Hey everyone, it's your boy Matt. It's 13th of December 2025, and this is a personal update. So, uh, I need to address how a person who is trained in mental health lives like a wreck like me. And it's not much more complex than it does not matter what coping mechanisms you have, what training you have, or skill you have in being able to deal with negative emotion or a bad situation. You can't um, you can't positively think or cognitively diffuse yourself out of abuse from the government. It doesn't stop real world problems from existing. Um, and the amount and what I've chosen to do, is I've chosen to let every single thing slide in my life so I don't have the burden of having to deal with that additional stress such that I can cope with the being an enemy of the state. And again, I'm an enemy of the state because at a random point in my life, I just crossed paths with some malevolent people. There is no reason why I should be an enemy of the state. It's very silly. Um, so that's why I don't do fucking much. That's why I act in this way, which is very strange for a psychologist, where I spend my days getting stoned, laying in bed, not interacting with many people, or anything like this. My world's collapsed completely around me. There's nothing I can really do about it. And it's just easier to cope with it in this way. Um, I could do this, or I could spend my life being at this very high stress level all the fucking time, which is previously what I was dealing with. Or I can, because remember, I was being abused by the state while also juggling life and death situations as the behavior therapist. Like, dude, like now I'm just an enemy of the state, and it's the abuse I'm getting from the government is worse. But um, at least no one's going to fucking die if I fuck up, and that's nice. Um, but there's always the stress that someone might maneuver in such a way that I lose my influence or I lose my my ability to advocate for myself. And that's the thing. That's why I need to have influence. Like, if I don't have influence, I cannot advocate for myself in a situation where I'm being abused by my government. So this is not a lack of life skills. Um, Certainly, there are some things which I could be better at, such as planning, budgeting, all of those things. And I used to be pretty good at them as well, until I entered this stage of my life where I was being abused by and just like held down. It's like, it's not that these things happen to me and I'm traumatized from it, it's that there are people and forces who are actively trying to keep me in a bad situation. Okay? I had Stephen, who was the nurse who made vexatious allegations to Opera. I had Donald Mackerskill, who was this guy who was a con man who I worked for, who believed I was ripping him off. There's no way you can rip off Mackerskill, man. Like, the guy's a complete fucking phony. Um, then there was, yeah, all the other shit I've been dealing with on top of it. It's like, it's not. And then I had, I was being abused by the employer unions, and that was like an active thing. And now I have my influence. Like, this is how I can fucking survive. This is survival. This is why I'm like this. Because if I don't, I lose everything anyway. And I have nothing. Um, but I will be. I have the choice of having a small little crumb of something, such as having a job and such as maybe getting my psychologist registration, but that doesn't make up for the years of life which have been stolen from me by the government because of their negligence and their malevolence. Um, or the crimes which have been done to me or me being used to facilitate and all this shit in the NDIS. I'm still a person who'll never own a house or be able to support a family or any of these things. It's not because of a lack of life skills, it's because of abuse by the government and abuse by people, which was not earned. Um, I've had to survive some terrible situations. Uh, yeah. And that's why I'm an inspiring figure, and that's why people listen to my message. It's because I am an inspiring figure. Um, I've done incredible things, and uh, I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Thank you very much. And how dare anyone protest against that or get in my way? How fucking dare you? And I'll find a way around you. Don't worry. All right, see you later.